Professional baseball player Leo DeRocher quoted once as saying, "Baseball's like church. Many attend, but few understand." Well, our next guests do understand the game, and that's why they recently launched a new baseball league.
But before you think about signing up your little one, hold on a second. This league is for dads and grandpas, 40 years and older. Rich Swift and Randy Gertzen are with the Cobb Senior Baseball League in Salisbury and join us this afternoon. Thank you guys for being here with us. All right, so Rich, tell us about the league. This is actually for men 40 plus.
Men or women,
Yeah.
40 plus. We have 35-year-olds that can play, kind of limited, but it's a 40 plus league to get guys active and pay tradition to the leagues of the past.
Yeah. So we understand this has kind of sort of been a dream of yours for a while.
Yeah, about 10 years now.
Really?
Yeah, I tried for 10 years to get it going, and then Randy contacted me several weeks ago and was getting it started. I'm like, I'm all in. I'm on board.
So you guys are actually paying homage to the tradition and history of the old Eastern Shore minor league?
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Through the 20s and 40s, there were leagues peppered all up and down the Eastern Shore. Cambridge, Salisbury, Dover, and they had Hall of Famers involved, Jimmy Fox, Mickey Cochran, and people came out and they just watched. It was the way they spent time. It was a flashback to Americana.
Right. So
yeah.
Randy, tell us about Cobb.
Well, there's no real special significance for the name, except that he has obviously one of the most famous baseball players of all time. Rather colorful character. Some would say maybe even a cantankerous old curmudgeon sometimes, but and I think probably some of us resemble that now in our older age. So
and players
it was
of this
just a
age.
name to kind of give it some flair and relate to some history.
And players of this age will recognize the name Cobb.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, and speaking of baseball talent, the Eastern Shore actually has seen some talent. The Eastern Shore League of the days?
Yeah, significant talent has come through the Eastern Shore. Harold Baines, Delano DeShields, Troy Brohan, who coaches SU now, going back to Home Run Baker. So there's been a lot of talent. Even recently in this year's draft, we had 2 players from the Eastern Shore get drafted.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. All right, so Rich, you've been thinking about this for a while. Randy, what was involved in actually making it happen?
Well, that's been in my mind for about 3 years too now. And then about a year and a half ago, I had major lower back surgery, and I didn't know if I was going to be able to play baseball again. But when I found out that I was going to be well enough to play, I said, you know, I want to start a league. And so I just put the word out on Facebook. I had started about 5 years ago in the Zone Baseball Academy. So I developed a network of baseball connections and just put the word out there. And you need a field, you need players, you need umpires, and you need some insurance for us old guys. Yeah. So I was able to round that all up through help with from Otis Elzey, the Delmarva Pony League, and we're going to play at that field down there by the zoo and the Elks Club. So that's the field we're going to play on. We're going to play on Tuesday nights. We're going to play 2 7-inning games, 6 and 8. So come on out and see us, and we'll have fun.
And you're looking for players from all over Delmarva. It doesn't. They don't have to be living in Salisbury.
That's another good point. I wanted to get 4 teams together.
Right.
Okay, so we picked a Berlin area team, a Delmar area team, a Salisbury area team, and then a team that, for lack of a better term, Worcester, Somerset County, Lower Eastern Shore. And so we've got a team from each of those areas, and we're gonna play an 8-game schedule with 2 playoff games, and that's how we're gonna kick it off the first year.
So any requirements to play?
Well, age.
Right. You got to be there. Okay.
Got to be well seasoned. But other than that, just the love of the game. Want to come out and play. That's really about it. It's going to be a wood bat league.
Yeah.
And that's it, really. I mean, there's going to be some special rules for us old guys, but we're going to try to make it as much like real baseball as we can.
Yeah.
So.
And okay, so my husband plays, senior league softball, and I keep having to reminding him, you're not in your 20s anymore. Is that something that you guys got to keep top of mind?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you won't see as many balls dove for. You won't see as many guys busting it down first base as you probably would. But yeah, you have to keep in mind, nobody's going to sign a major league contract from this league, so just keep in mind it's for fun, and we're out there to try to try to stay healthy and play.
Absolutely.
You're going to hear a lot more guys calling yours. So let me guess, you were catcher or shortstop?
Both.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll
How
take
about
that as a win.
All right. Well, if you'd like to learn more about the Ty Cobb Senior Baseball League, we have that information on DelmarvaLife.com. Thank you, Randy and Rich.
You're welcome.